Good morning from Tallahassee. It is a beautiful, chilly day. We had a lot of rain last night, getting ready for the cool weather that's coming. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I'm trying to get here situated. I just got my hair cut yesterday, or actually Friday. So it's like, okay, can I figure out how to work this with a headband? Because I have this thing that I want to do headbands. Hey, Deborah, haven't seen you in a while. I'm so glad you're here. I've got you down for a card. That is great. Good morning to you. So it is a beautiful day. The bird feeder is very active. I can hear it outside my window, just the birds carrying on, doing great stuff. So I'm excited because it is January. It is absolutely amazing that it is mid-January. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. So I'm looking forward to all the things that are happening in February because next month I am getting ready to go see my guy. And it's going to be the day of Tarot Flow, but I will be in Miami in time to participate in Tarot Flow, so there'll be no change of any dates or anything that going on. It'll be perfect. It'll be absolutely perfect. So yesterday I had to run out to Target to pick up a couple of things because Monday my car is going in to finally be fixed for the slight accident that was not my fault. Somebody backed into me in the Costco parking lot. So that was September. Now it's January. The car's finally getting fixed. So I ran into Target to pick up a few things just to get some things done and found a Lego sweater. So I don't know if I get to wear it in Miami, but I'm hoping that Teddy gets to appreciate it. We'll have fun either way because Miami will be warm. It'll be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So, hey, Benita, you're chilly up there where you are. I saw that picture that you posted of all the snow that's all over the place. So, yeah, you've got that. I've got you down for a card. And I see that you are staying in and not participating in going out. And I'm so glad that you're not doing that because with the ice and the snow that you're having, and it's really more ice, I think, than snow. So just be safe. Be safe and stay warm. My friend that moved just to northern New York had their furnace not working. Yes, wintry mix, oh good. Had their furnace not working, and so she showed inside her house all bundled up, waiting for the person to come fix their heat. So I feel very blessed here to be in Florida with looking out the window at my bird feeder, watching them feed, and I have no AC on, no air on, no heat on. It's just perfect, absolutely perfect. So let's talk about, and I read something this week and I really want to share it because it was really important and it felt good to me. And I had a feeling that sometimes, especially now, we haven't been really focusing on ourselves. And what I talk about later with the full moon, yeah, see, Ruth has her windows open. What I talk about with the full moon and Pluto and this being a wolf moon and so many other things happening. The focus is, and this is the full moon in Cancer, by the way, as the wolf moon, it's going to be a more emotional time. It's about a time to clear out what is not serving us, those emotional attachments that we have made ourselves. It has nothing to do necessarily with someone else because it really is all about how we react to that person or event or thing or the past, whatever it happens to be. But it is going to be a more emotional full moon because a full moon is a release. But in doing that, sometimes we're not really focusing on ourselves, focusing on telling ourselves how wonderful we are. And Mel Robbins, who is a wonderful, amazing, does personal not type coaching, but she works with people to uplift and be supportive and create confidence and helping people to be the best that they can. One of the things that she came up with, which I think really is fantastic, is called high-fiving yourself in the mirror. Now, I know I've heard of mirror talk because that's just been part of some of the teachings for business and for doing your best, and that's wonderful, and I like mirror talk. And that if you're still doing some of that on occasion, that's great, but just add to that repertoire the high five yourself. You know, when you high five someone else, it feels good. It really makes you feel like you're doing your best. So do it. High five yourself in the mirror. Say, fantastic. You are great. Yay. We did it. I did it. I'm terrific. Whatever floats your boat in terms of makes you feel good. But high five yourself in the mirror and make that happen. That is so perfect. Anyway, I had to share that because it was such a fantastic way of uplifting ourselves and feeling good. And we never get too much of that. We really don't. And we really have to do it to ourselves first. That's the most important place that we start with. So it's all about how you feel about you. So high five yourself in the mirror. Say, you're gorgeous. You did it. Whatever it happens to be, do it. You deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. And you can add that one to it. I deserve it. I'm worth it. Let's go for it. I did it. Whatever it happens to be, high five yourself in the mirror. And it really does, because if you've done it with other people, when you've accomplished something and you have that feeling of sharing that positive energy, you're sharing it. When you high five a person, you're sharing that energy with that touch and the enthusiasm that comes about, that wonderful energy. Do it to yourself. High five yourself. So let's talk about first what's happening today and how it relates especially to the full moon. Because right now, yesterday at 11:11 in the morning, the moon moved into Cancer. Now that's significant as well, with it being 11:11. So the moon is in Cancer now, and tomorrow evening at 6:47, it will be at 27 degrees of Cancer, and it will then be the full moon. But we're leading up to that. The moon is in Cancer now, so we're getting that energy, and it is opposite Pluto. So with whenever we have a conjunction like that or an opposition like that, it's a new cycle. It's a new time. So with this being opposite Pluto, and of course that means that the sun is conjunct Pluto, that the sun being with Pluto creates a new cycle. And with this new cycle, it's time to think about what do you need to renew and to restore. And these are questions I'm going to throw out because especially as it relates to this full moon that we're having in Cancer, what do I need to renew or restore? We have Mercury retrograde that's already accenting that. It's getting ready to move back into Capricorn with Pluto. And so it's going to hit Pluto again twice, going backwards and when it goes forward. So what do you need to renew and restore? Let this and the full moon guide you. So let's talk about this. Tomorrow, the full moon, tomorrow evening at approximately 6:45. It's about manifestation, this wolf moon. Now let me explain the wolf moon and what that means, and then we'll talk about the moon in Cancer and how it all comes together for this wonderful opportunity to lighten the load, to feel more freedom and feel liberated. And this is all guiding us to feel that, because feeling emotions and feeling emotionally high and excited, and especially if it's anxiety or fear or those type of negative things, it's exhausting. You feel tired. You feel annoyed at yourself for feeling these things. Whatever it happens to be, those negative feelings are there. Now you have this opportunity to take a look at that. And they may be coming up now. And they are coming up for a reason, because it's time to take a look. It's time to take a look at what's happening. So the wolf moon is about, hey, Catherine, I have you down for a card. Gotcha. So the wolf moon is about manifestation and conclusion. Manifestation and conclusion. Now think about that. To manifest, you have to remove the blocks that are preventing you from manifesting. So there you go. To remove a block, it's usually the conclusion of a chapter that we have to end so that we can move into the next more expansive, more wonderful place to be. So that's what it has to be. So that's where we're going. So the symbolism is communication for resolution. We think about wolves and we think about lone wolf, but they're really not. Wolves are pack animals. And this is about communication for resolution. They have their own pecking order. They have their hierarchy, and that takes communication as well. Catherine and I visited the wolves in California 5 years ago now, I think, Catherine. So we slept outside, not with the wolves necessarily, because but we were in the Wolf Connection in California, in the almost desert area. They were contained, but we slept outside, and we actually got to visit with them with some of those that were allowing us to visit, because it wasn't that we went to them. We had to, 2018, thank you. So it was it'll be 4 years. So it was, we went to visit, but we had to wait for them to come to us, because they were inviting us in. We weren't inviting them in. They were in charge for sure. So it's about communication for resolution. If there were any conflicts within the pack, they would resolve the challenges. They always did, because they had their structure, and it was important to maintain that structure. So one of the things also about this wolf moon is about being resourceful. Wolves are resourceful. When things get tough, wolves, start getting more savvy to preserve their life and survive within themselves and the pack. So this is really important. And what is also important, and we saw this, Catherine and I saw this with the wolves, they're very instinctive. And this is about following your instinct. That's what this wolf moon is about. And I'm going to relate instinct also to intuition. It's about trusting that intuition and tap into yours, because trust and surrender to your intuition, that's what this wolf moon is about. And that's what's going to help you with this transition and coming up with this full moon and being in Cancer. So this wolf moon is in Cancer. This is the time to nurture you the way you nurture others. Be kind to yourself. That's that high five. You'll high five someone else when they've done something well, even if you've observed it and you haven't participated in it. Now high five yourself for just being the amazing self that you are. That's what's important. So time to nurture you the way you nurture others. It's a time, and this is really important also. I know I keep using that word. I apologize. But I'm excited about this new moon and what it's going to, the full moon and what it's going to bring. An emotional clearing, because it's time to create the emotional safety to operate at your full potential. You have to feel safe emotionally, and that's really also where boundaries come in. You honor yourself with those boundaries. So the full moon is clearing or ending, allowing for the next chapter or expansion. So it's time to let go. So whatever that happens to be. And we've learned a lot about ourselves with being in quarantine or isolation and all the stuff we've been through for the past 2 years. So we've learned we are learning how to deal with life differently and deal with others differently. That's important as well. But the real thing is, now it's that focus on ourselves that we maybe didn't have in the past. We now, because we were taking care of other people and had work to do and a house and all the other things that we had to do, now it's time to nurture yourself the way you would nurture others. This is a good opportunity to let yourself know how important you are to you, how much you love you. So high five yourself in the mirror, even if it is, I love you. You're the best. I am here. I am aware. So it's about becoming aware right now to what is going on. So today's reading is the full moon reading, and we're going to address it based on these things that we talked about and about this full moon in Cancer tomorrow. So let me shuffle the cards. This is, by the way, if you want your own personal full moon reading, please get in touch with me. It's half price. Even though it's not listed that way, I'll send you a special link. Anytime I do a reading here that's not listed as half price on my website, If I've done it here, all you have to do is say, I would like this reading just for me. I'd like to see how these things affect me. So yes, way to go, self. Okay, perfect, Deborah. I love that. What a great high five. Okay, let me take the summary card from the bottom. And 6 cards. Whoa. I'm saying that because I see a lot of clearing in here. So here we go. Because we have 2 major arcana cards and we have some swords. And swords are thoughts. So that really is important because our thoughts are what create our reality. And is that the reality that we want to hold on to? Or is it time to renew and restore what we truly know to be ourselves? Okay, what have I created and manifested since the new moon? Okay, I have tapped into my intuition. I have learned to surrender and accept. I know that all is well. I know that all is going to be well. And those intentions that I set at the new moon on the 2nd are going to be just what I will receive because I'm holding on to those intentions, knowing that I am fully worthy of receiving them. I am worthy and deserving of receiving them. I love myself enough to know. I trust in the universe enough to know that all these things will come to me as long as I stay in that space of allowing. Where am I now? This is a good one. This is similar to the Death card, but it's on a not as an expansive level as the Death card. The Death card really isn't about death. It's about that clearing, that getting rid of what no longer serves. And our old way of being is now creating the new. It's like shedding that dark, heavy cloak and coming out into the sunshine. This is the 10 of Swords, which is very similar because this is, a person, this is death again, but it is death of the ego. So if the question is, where am I now? I've learned to, just as this card said, to surrender and give up the old. As I look back on that life, was it heading in the direction I really wanted? Did I feel about myself the way I really wanted? Did I feel about others? Was I judgmental or conditional with others? All of that being because I didn't feel good about myself. I've learned now that I am the core of this. I am the one that really has the effect on my reality, my perception of it. It's how I feel. I don't want to feel those negative emotions anymore and see it coming back at me and others, or feeling that knot in my stomach and feeling not healthy. I want to feel good again. I want to come into the light. I want to come into the light. That was really important. What is coming into my conscious awareness? This is the King of Pentacles. This is usually considered like the supreme businessman. But Pentacles is an earth sign, so it's about your grounding, but it's also about abundance. So what is coming into my conscious awareness now? I know I'm it. I know I have everything I need to be abundant. I know I have everything I need to have that fullness of life that I desire. I know that I have everything I need inside of me to be that person because I am it already. I am it already. What is no longer serving me? I don't have to beat the drum. I don't have to beat the drum of fighting for everything that I desire. I know I have all the scars to prove that I've been fighting. I have been wounded in those battles, came out strong, but I'm tired of the battles. I want to receive in an easy and relaxed manner. I want to receive be in that flow. Because what I found out is all of this fighting and all of this working hard and all of this putting all this effort into everything didn't bring anything to me any faster. That wasn't a truth that really wasn't a truth that I should be holding. The truth that I should be holding, there you go. You're not going to be the victim. The truth that I should be holding is that I am enough. I have everything inside of me to make this work. To be, do, and have everything I desire. I just have to hold to that thought. I have to hold to that belief. And this day forward, I am making that my belief. Not that I'm not enough, not that I'm not deserving, that I am enough, I am deserving, I am worthy, I have everything I need right now. The universe has my back, all is well. I can do this. High five. I can do this. How can I release and let go of these energies? Okay, be in the light. This is a major arcana card. Be the light. Be in the sun. Know that being in the light is where truth and clarity is. About you. Yeah, because this is you. You are in the light. That sweet innocence of a child at birth doesn't know all the judgments that he will have or she will have later in life towards their inner being. They come pure and open to the light and sharing light. I mean, holding that little innocent newborn in your arms, you know what pure joy, love, and innocence is when you see that. Anything. And if you are the parent, anything they want, anything that you can do for them, you will do. Now do that for yourself. Do that for yourself. And that's what this card is saying. Anything that you would do for that newborn. The picture in this card is of a child, an innocent being in the light. What if you viewed yourself as that way? Maybe that's part of renewing and restoring with the sun conjunct Pluto. Asking you, what do you need to renew and restore? Maybe this is that belief that you have it all already. Now breathe that in and high five yourself. I've got it all. Okay, what additional resources are available to me? This is the Seven of Swords, and it's generally called the Theft card. No one's taking anything from me. I don't have to blame anybody else for anything. There is no blame involved. Anything that's happening to me, I have created. So I am responsible for that. So if I have this power to create whatever happens in my life, what am I going to choose? Am I going to still relive those past hurts and those past moments of hurt or shame or rejection or guilt? No. Those are gone. Those are past. That's the old person. It's time to restore to this. Restore and renew yourself to that sweet innocence of a child. And think about if holding that child and knowing that you would do anything. You'd give your life for that child. You'd do anything to make them and help them be happy. So do that for you. And that's what this is about. Because the summary card is another major arcana card. And this means you have it all. This is the world card. All the elements are represented here. This is the world card. You have it all right in the palm of your hand. You have it all now. And the beauty of this card is knowing that you have it all, because this is like a 10. This is like an ending so that you can start the next chapter. That's what this is about. What are you going to now say, I've got it all. Let me get rid of what I don't need because I am so ready for that next chapter. I'm so ready for that expansion that I'm feeling. That it is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let it shine. Let it come to you. Allow it. Because it's already there. You just have to make sure it gets there. This is a beautiful reading. And what this reading is saying, even with some of the cards that may seem a little bit testy, is to just remind you you've been there and done that, so you don't have to do it anymore. You now can move forward because you have it all. all there for you. Just allow it. Because this next chapter, because January 2022 is going to move quickly and fast with manifestations and things happening. So what do you choose to manifest? That's what's really involved in this. And that's what's really amazing. Think about the power that you have for that. Don't beat yourself up about past choices. Think about now the power that you have in creating that. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Okay, let's do our cards. And of course, just like with online tarot gallery reading or with Tarot Flow, whenever a card is shown here, yes, it's specific for the person that requested it, but there's always a message in it for you. And speaking of online tarot gallery reading, we have that this Thursday, January 20th at 7 o'clock is online tarot gallery reading, and the link for that is in the comments above. Also, Tarot Flow is Thursday, February 10th. And as I mentioned earlier, I am traveling to Miami that day, but I will be in Miami in time to be there for 7 o'clock. So I will be there. This month's Triple R, because we did that in honor of Mercury retrograde and all those rewords like restore and renew, that that one is an amazing, amazing blend. Oh, thank you, Bonita. Thank you. So this, and Tarot Flow is with Angie Reed, and she and I have so much fun doing this. Angie is the guru of essential oils. Hey, Wendy. And Angie develops an essential oil blend that aligns with the tarot reading that we've been doing. So you actually get double reading. You get the online tarot gallery reading type reading, which is a single card reading, and you get the oils specific to the single card reading that you get. So both links are there. Both are fantastic. They both offer amazing readings. As I said, with the online tarot gallery reading, there are 10 people involved, and we're there for about an hour, maybe a little bit more. That reading on my website, an hour reading on my website, is $197. You're getting one every month for $14.97. So it's definitely an amazing energy with the women that are part of this group. They're all amazing. That's all I can say. They're the most outstanding people that are there, and of course that they've all attracted each other to this place. The same thing with Tarot Flow. We've all attracted each other to this amazing opportunity to share this energy and this insight. So it's fantastic. I love it. The special for this month is the Year Ahead 2022. That's a half an hour reading, $49, normally $97. So all of those things are special and exciting. And if you have any questions about any of those, please message me. I'm happy to do that. Happy to do that. Okay, here we go. Deborah. Major Arcana card. This happened in a reading that I did on Friday. So this is something that's happening and relates to this full moon about being the light. Just as I said that you already are that, let your light shine. Let your light shine. The Hermit is about going within, going deep. It's also, meditating, doing all those things that will make us be conscious of ourselves. This is important, and being the light. Be the light. Shine your light as brightly as you can, just like in the Sun card that was part of this reading. That's who you are. You have so much to share just by your presence. And that's what you do, Deborah. You are always, always there, being supportive and kind and loving to those around you. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for all you do. Now, Wendy, I saw your comment. I did send out an email, so I'm hopefully you will check that folder, and it gave all the dates for online tarot gallery reading through the end of the year. And of course, I sent an email this Thursday talking about last Thursday talking about this coming Thursday. So and then I'll send another email then. So we do have it this Thursday, the 20th. So yes, please let it shine, Deborah. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Yes, perfect. So Wendy, please check your email because we don't want you to miss. We don't want you to miss. So that's why I sent out that email with all the dates through the whole year. So check for me. And if you didn't get it, we'll figure out how to get that to you because maybe I'll just send it in Facebook Messenger. But I know it's that folder that Arsalan made. Okay, Benita. All right. King of Wands. I love this. This is about doing whatever makes you feel good. The King of Wands is the Aries king. And the Aries king is, it's all about me. I'm the center of the universe. Sometimes it's good for us to feel that way. When we give so much to everybody else, we feel that sometimes we're barely in the universe, let alone the center of the universe. This theme continues about nurturing yourself the way you nurture others. Focus on you. You've got this. You've got this. Be you. I'm the Aries king. I'm the King of Wands. Yes. Focus on you. Focus on you. If you have any questions about that, Benita, because I see that, interesting, message me. We'll talk about it, okay? All right. Catherine. Let me do a shuffle again. Oh. All right, this is what I'm going to do because one flipped and one didn't. Okay, so the cards that came up were interesting because even after shuffling, two of the cards were exactly what was in the reading today. And you have the sun, Catherine. It's just about being the light. It's interesting that this is an ongoing theme for today about being the light. Shine your light. Don't hide it. Shine that light. You are amazing. Now, the other card that flipped out, that luckily it didn't come in. Well, I'm not even going to go there because it didn't. It sort of looked like I was going to grip it, but it didn't go. And I got the next one because this was the one you were supposed to have. This is the one you're supposed to know. I am the light. I shine my light. Whatever that high five means for you, whichever one you can do, this is the one. This is who you are. Oh, wow. There's a lot of light going on here today. A lot of light shining. I love it. I love it. Okay, 11:33. All right, let me get one more card because I just love these cards. They are so on with and that's the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. I just love these cards. So let me shuffle these the old-fashioned way. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Okay, these cards are always on. Always on. Believe in yourself. This is the squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. That's it. Believe in yourself. That's your next high five. I believe in me. I believe. However you want to put that. I believe in myself. This is so perfect. I'm going to post this one on the page. That believe in yourself. Yep. That's what this whole reading is about. Clearing away any notion that you don't or you can't or you aren't or any of those. Anything that has not in it. You are it. You are the best. Yes, I believe in me. That's a high five right there. I believe in me. And for those of you that came on after, oh wow, okay. that came on after I started. I was talking about Mel Robbins' High Five Yourself as one of the is just one of the tools to use with maintaining that positivity in your life, because high five works so well with other people when it's so exciting and the enthusiasm. That's amazing. So the next card, and I have to do this because it was right here in my face, and then I'm going to stop. But the owl spirit is you see clearly. And you only see clearly in the light. You see clearly. Okay. All right, you snow angel folks. Now that you have snow coming down in Alabama and in South Carolina, and who knows what's happening in North Georgia, it could be there too. Enjoy, stay safe, stay warm. But if you get out there to make those snow angels, just like Catherine said, post some pictures. We want to see it. That's so exciting. Yes, I believe. I believe. And Bonita, if you have any questions about that other card, let me know, okay? So right now, have a wonderful Sunday. Just have a good time. Enjoy every single moment. I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for allowing me and giving me this gift to share with you. So it is amazing. That's all I can say. So remember Tarot Flow. Remember Online Tarot Gallery reading, the special for this month. And remember, joy has your name on it. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye now. Mwah. I love you.